We really never planned to go to Slovenia. This was a place that we were going to pass through quickly on our way to Croatia. We never expected to see all of this.
Slovenia really surprised us with how beautiful, clean, and green it was. It's a place that literally sparkles. And in this video, we're going to show you some great things to do and see when you go to the capital, Ljubljana. We'll share our impressions of the city and the food, 17 things to see and do in Ljubljana, and some tips for getting around the city.
And be sure to stay until the end so you can see where we stayed and how much these accommodations cost. All in this episode of Lucas World Travel.
Now I'm Kendra.
And I'm David.
And Slovenia is the 27th country on our world tour. Now we highly recommend that you start off your first day in Ljubljana taking a free walking tour, because it's a great way to get your bearings and to learn about the history of Ljubljana as well. The highlights include Preseren Square, where you'll see the pink Franciscan church, and loads of famous bridges, including Triple Bridge.
I like this area because you can usually come down here and always find some local artists playing music, which is very nice. It gives you a great atmosphere. Also, at night, this place is buzzing. It's electric. We've got a lot of parties going on, a lot of great restaurants right here. This is the happening spot in Ljubljana.
In addition, you have the Lovelock Bridge and Dragon Bridge. You'll also pass through Central Market, seeing loads of fresh fruit and vegetables, and delicious smelling street food vendors. Then go through Old Town, seeing the beautiful City Hall, and all of the lovely fountains. You'll end the tour at Preseren Square, seeing the lovely university that lies there. These tours are supported by tips and donations, so give what you can if you like the tour. For the latest tour schedule, you can check it out at the link in the description box below. So we just finished a great free walking tour that we highly recommend you taking.
It was amazing.
Very informative and a great way to see the city. And our tour guide recommended this restaurant for lunch. It's called Moji Strugli.
And I know she just murdered that name, so okay.
I probably pronounced it well. This is our lunch, people. We're being super adventurous. We got the traditional Slovenian stew, a buckwheat spoon bread, and the strugli, which is a cottage cheese cake. And then the signature sausage. Since wine is only $2.50, I had to try a glass of lunch. Marvelous, truly delicious. This is really a lot of food, so let's dig in. It's a cabbage and bean stew. It's very good. It's like a sour cabbage stew. Now we have the buckwheat spoon bread. It's like rich, like it's black beans, but it's bread. Very interesting. Am I supposed to dip the bread in the soup?
Probably so. Does it add something?
So I kind of like the way they go together. The bread softens the sourness of the soup, making it more enjoyable.
That's the way I'm gonna eat it.
And now we have the strugli cottage cheese.
They like sour food, don't they?
Good observation. They like sour food.
You know how some people like sweet and some people like salty? They like sour, traditionally.
All right, now the sausage. Sausage is my favorite part. Super delish. Very garlicky. Has a lot of flavor.
I like things that are buttery, things that have garlic in them, or something that's cheesy. This traditional dish has none of those going for it. So I give it a score of 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 is what it gets. Now, for someone else who likes sour dishes, this would be a 10. Because the texture is there. But I just can't roll with that sour taste. That's not my thing.
For me, the best thing was the sausage. The sausage was definitely a 10. It was banging. Everything else, I agree with David. It was about a 4 for our particular taste palette. I enjoy salty, greasy things. That's why I like the sausage so much. This was all just pure sourness. And it was just all right. It's not a taste that I would crave personally. We can say we tried strudel now.
We tried it. We gave it old college heave-ho. We gave it that try.
After lunch, climb up the hill or take the funicular up to see Ljubljana Castle.
Don't try this hike right after eating strugli. You can get winded walking up this hill. Wow.
I'm just sitting here waiting on my prince to come. There he is! You can see the castle courtyard and one of the towers for free, but we highly recommend buying a ticket to see the Castle Puppet Museum because it's really fun to see all the puppets, and you can even try your hand at puppeteering yourself. Henry is walking, looking for his horse. Plus, you get to see the most gorgeous views from the paid watchtower. These views are definitely worth the cost of admission alone. End the day by taking a river cruise. This 45-minute cruise leaves regularly from the Lovelock Bridge and is a great way to take a load off after walking so many miles around the city. You'll get to see local life by the riverfront, lots of ducks and kayakers. Now the cruise doesn't really offer any big city views, but we enjoyed how chill and relaxing it was, and to get a unique perspective on life by the river. Another thing we really enjoyed was having a drink at the Skyscraper. This place has a nice view of the city and the castle on the hill. And it's such a relaxing way to take in the city. Ljubljana is also a bike-friendly city with well-laid-out bike paths and traffic signals, making it really safe and easy to travel by bicycle. We highly recommend downloading the Bicycly app to rent a bicycle at one of the many stations located around the city. The first hour is free, and it costs only €1 an hour after that. These bicycles are both a great way to get around the city and a lot of fun as well. We used the bikes to see attractions that were a bit further out, like Tivoli Park, which is the biggest park in the city, and to the Metelkova Art Center to see the graffiti artwork. If you're short on time, the park and the graffiti center are not a must-see, but they are a nice way to increase your bike riding time and to see even more of the city. So when you want to return it, you just put your little belt buckle into the little thingy. Another way to get around is the city bus.
To take the city bus around, you have to load up one of these city cars. You can get this city car at any newsstand or at the bus station. And you can't buy tickets on the bus. Fortunately for us, the bus drivers have let us get on for free a couple of times. And we felt guilty about that. But that's how it was.
So we also recommend having lunch by one of these riverfront restaurants. There's many to choose from, and it's nice to just sit here and watch the world pass you by.
So the tap water here is delicious. You don't have to worry about buying bottled water here. It's wonderful. Some of the best tap water I've ever had. Cheers.
So today we got the sea bass, craving a little fish. So clearly it was good. We both have clean plates. Lastly, be sure to walk the city at night because the vibe is even more lively and electric. I dare say it's even more beautiful as well. For accommodations, we found this colorful bungalow on booking.com.
We have this nice outdoor patio. It's really nice and well lit. It's glassed in all around. It's very comfortable.
And as you come in, you have a full kitchen here. We actually cooked one meal in this kitchen. Have our dining area, TV, the living space with a nice comfy sofa that can be used as a sofa bed as well. A desk. The bathroom. So you have a washing machine in here. Small shower, but it worked for our purposes. And up the stairs we have the bedroom. You have a big king-size bed pretty much. Two twins put together and another twin up here. So a total of 4 people could stay. It really was nice and comfortable here, so we definitely enjoyed our stay. And the base rate was $63 a night, which is much cheaper than a lot of the hotels in the area.
All in all, Ljubljana really wowed us. We came in expecting nothing, but we feel like we discovered a real hidden gem. It's a place you don't often hear about on anybody's top 10 list, but it actually does belong on all of those lists.
Up next, we're gonna take you to the picturesque lake town of Bled, which is about an hour away from Ljubljana. But we're gonna do some beautiful pit stops along the way, so be sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can follow our journey throughout Slovenia and throughout 100 countries. Well, world travelers, that's our journey, and good luck in planning yours.